Those motherfuckers, they want to go off the wrong mic. That's illegal, Aslan. That's illegal. Aslan, what are you doing? What are you doing, Aslan? No! You fucking cat! You dick-sucking cat! You're a dick sucker, Aslan! You can't get the Giant in Black Ops 3 unless you pre-ordered the game. And this game came out like over 10 years ago. Motherfuckers. That is some stupid shit if I ever heard it. Like, you think after a decade they would just unlock it for everyone. Come on, bro. They don't give a fuck about their user base. This is what I'm talking about with this shit. Like, how you do this to some motherfuckers who paid for your product? Like, you suck a dick. That's what you all do.
You are cursed.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
This can't be happening.
It's been so long since I've played this map. I kinda like don't remember what to do.
Stay back.
If I'm being honest,
warning you.
I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Is there even a Pack-a-Punch on this map? I don't even remember that. I think there is a Pack-a-Punch. I don't know, it's been so long since I played this map. Ah, no! This gun's a bit more powerful than the basic. The other basic weapon.
Hello.
Hello, Queen Day Night. How do I open this again? I need to open it. Oh wait, yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Wait, you can do that. Open up the power, right? How do you... Wait. Wait. How the fuck do you turn the power on again? Look, it's not even fucking going! Ah!
I've been sending you messages on the PS5 messages.
I don't really read my messages.
I just realized. What if one time I don't change back?
That's
Is this important?
bullshit.
Looks
Wait,
important.
how long does it recharge? Is it like 5 minutes? First sleeps. I think it's ground based. How does this shit even work? Fuck. So I need that to turn the power on. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to just zap it, but I don't remember how you zap it. Wow. That is so fucking...
This is the best we got in terms of crowd control?
Oh yeah, it recharges every... Okay, so it's recharged again. So... Like, slam out of it, right? But how do I fucking charge back? Do I gotta go really far back? See, look, I know you're supposed to zap it somehow.
Black.
Wait, grapple.
I don't quite remember what happened. Did anyone see what I did?
Wait, I think I'm starting to remember. Play with my balls and tell me how big they are. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, so it should recharge this next round, right? I might have to open this gate up.
You is that the head? You
No.
in the bells? You are in big need.
Oh, what's up, my niggas? What's good, my niggas? Alright, let's try this. Because I don't remember how this shit works, if I'm being honest. You like, you grapple up here. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, I did it. Motherfucker. I did it. Oh. And then you go like, yeah. Yeah, I did it. I remembered.
You know, I felt kind of indestructible when I was like that.
Lazy, you still got a bird poop balcony?
Sun shines.
No, that was cleaned up months
Back it
ago.
up there, wandering
I got the
hands.
maintenance dude to come and clean that shit up. Literally.
Where
came
is
to clean
Irek?
that shit up. Irek? Oh, Evan Recca. I don't know. Evan Rec is dead. I don't even know Evan Recca's channel, honestly. Searched it up like
Don't you
last
dare
week,
touch
couldn't
me.
find it. Oh well. Fuck that guy. His mom has like some type of restraining order, like restriction, where Evan Recca's not allowed to go home. I think that's why he's been offline. Like Evan Recca's homeless, or living in a homeless shelter, or living in a psych ward. I don't know, somewhere. One of those
I
three.
hope that wasn't poison.
Yeah, Evan Recca's life is fucked
Name
up.
your
bro.
favorite Reza.
Reza? I don't know the Rezas. Taylor Reza!
I saw him at the mall eating Panda Express by himself the other day.
Eating Panda Express by... Bro, why didn't you record it?
I better
You
find
should have
some ammo.
recorded it. You would have like gone crazy. You would have gone crazy. But there's Taylor Reza doxed my address.
Don't you dare even look at me!
Irek Dave getting food stamps. I got a pic.
Evan Recca's on food stamps. Oh,
So I was
shit.
wondering if we could do another collab stream this Friday night, King.
Yeah, we can do another collab stream, but I play Genshin on my PC, or my laptop, not my.
Send the pic of Irek.
PS5. Yeah, send the picture of Evan Recca. Evan Recca's on food stamps.
It cannot be cleansed.
Oh,
Your sins have
if that's true, that's actually so funny.
So, Mr. Scary Voice, how do we...
How?
No wonder Evan Recca
Low.
is so jealous of my McDonald's.
H.
Bro, Evan Recca's even jealous of my dick. Evan Recca's
shit.
always talking about how small
That's
his
a really
dick is.
freaky
I mean, he
looking
used to
cabinet.
at least. He's been off
I
the
don't even know
internet.
if I want to go
Evan
near it.
Recca always talks about how he's got a small dick and shit.
You're gonna be sorry!
There's Alexis Grant. Alexis Grant is a big black girl. And,
How's that for a
Alexis
showstopper?
Grant made him insecure about his dick.
Dance all over your dumb ass.
Alexis Grant, why did you call my dick
How
small?
much gold and silver you got?
I'd have to think on that. I guess I have 9 ounces of gold now because I sold them. I just went down, bro. I don't like this map. I got 9 ounces of gold
How
and
do
like,
you make your money, Blazy? I want to learn. So is that a no on the collab stream, King?
bro, I live in socialist Canada. It's pretty easy to get money from the government. That's all I'll say on that. Bro, it's not like America. Like America, especially with Donald Trump now, they're cutting off all that social security and all that stuff. But here in Canada, it's pretty easy to get free money. You just gotta know where to look. I haven't had a job in like 3 years. I've been making more money since I haven't had a job because when the government hands you money, you don't gotta pay taxes. You don't pay taxes on government money. So I've been making more money not having a job than I did having a job. Alright, I'm going back to Kino. Kino Der Toten.
Entry 7410 Dover! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 9.
His sister has a gross mole on her face.
Conventional allies.
You're talking about Lindsay Recca.
I digress.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Lindsay Recca.
Capable of time travel. How many stations does this group have?
I remember Lindsay Recca.
Girl disappeared too.
But Evan Recca has a hot cousin.
In this
Is it his cousin? Oh no. You know Nicole Recca, right? Nicole Recca is pretty hot. Lindsay Rekka's not hot. I think Lindsay Rekka still lives with Deborah Rekka too. But Nicole Rekka is pretty hot. But she's like a PhD student. That shit's crazy. I don't know. She might be old now. The photos I've seen of her when she was younger, she's pretty hot. You know, Deborah Rekka wasn't too ugly either when she was younger.
You know a lot of Rekka lore.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of Rekka lore. It's pretty interesting. I've always wanted to make a documentary on them, but I don't got the receipts. Bro, if someone made a fucking documentary on Evan Rekka, it could get like a couple 100,000 views easy. That'd be a good documentary, especially if they added the video where Evan Rekka goes like, "Fuck New Games Plus New Hampshire! I hope they burn! Fuck New Games Plus! Burn in hell!" Just fucking freaking out on New Games Plus New Hampshire. I don't know what they did to him. But he wanted the building to burn down.
Dipped in cat piss.
Fuck.
Damn it, no cash.
Oh man, these older zombie games are so much harder than the new ones.
Evan once won a fist fight in a pit.
I don't believe Evan Rekka could ever win a
It's gonna
fist
take
fight.
every one of you to take me
That'd be
down.
crazy. He actually won a fight? That's
Low on
dope.
ammo.
You know, I used to win all my fights in high school. I wish I still had the videos. One of the people I fought was actually my buddy Joel, who was shot to death. I had a video of that. Everybody reported it in the back alley.
I need to find some lead or I'm gonna get bored here.
Oh shit, come on. Come on.
Charming.
You're stuck outside.
Yeah, it is charming. Deborah Rekka! Yeah, I had this motherfucker in my lobby the other day on Black Ops 6 who said the new games are harder than the older ones. Like, what a fucking dumbass, bro. These games are 100 times harder than the newer games. The new games are so easy. I don't think that dumbass even played the older games. There's a lot of people who play the newer Call of Duties that have never even played these older ones. Fuck Lil Mabu. Lil Mabu is trash, boy. Juice WRLD is trash, boy. XXX Tentacion is trash, boy. I'm so much better than those lame losers. The only people who listen to XXX Tentacion and Juice WRLD are nerdy-ass virgins.
Ooh, yeah,
Whatever happened to that Evan Rekka? Actually, though, like, whatever happened to that guy?
Eat my blade, maggot sack!
Ugh. I need to buy a wall gun.
Favorite map?
I was just about to say Bitcoin not so I've been buying Bitcoin again. But favorite map? I would have said Kino. If you're talking about Black Ops 3, I would say probably the Giant. You know, it's obviously a remake of the World at War map. But if you're talking zombie maps in general, I would say Buried. I really like the map Buried. But it's been a long time since I played it. Ah, I went the wrong way.
I need
I guess
some
there is a
money for
chance it
that
could be in this
hotness.
room. This gun's pretty good though. I should just buy that gun. Or I'm gonna get fucked. Wasn't there a map in Black Ops 4 that was a boat? Pretty sure that was Black Ops 4, right? It's like that map of a boat.
Sell your gold and buy Bitcoin ASAP.
Nah, I can't. I don't really buy much Bitcoin at these prices. I'm on ShakePay, so I get a bunch of free Bitcoin every day. Well, not a bunch. I get like $1 a day in Bitcoin for free on ShakePay. But yeah, like I got into Bitcoin when it was 2,000-3,000 Canadian dollars back in 2016, 2017. So buying Bitcoin at 160,000 Canadian dollars, yeah, not for me. If it dropped, like I think it'll have a drop again one day, maybe to 80,000, possibly only to 100,000. I'll start buying Bitcoin again at like 100,000, like seriously buying it in the thousands of dollars. But I'm not gonna seriously start buying Bitcoin again until it drops to at least 100,000. I think it'll have a drop again. All it takes is some really bad news, like an exchange collapsing, and then shit collapses.
Woo! More shit to kill with!
Alright, let's buy this stuff. Oh yeah, I put a camo on it. Forgot about that. This is a pretty sweet camo.
Stay dead, cheesehead!
Alright. Hopefully the mystery box is in here. Yep, there it is.
Gutter slugs!
Do the guns in this game keep the camos when you pack them stuff? I don't remember.
Look at my reply to your comment about BTC market cap. I kinda owned you, bro. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh shit, that was you. I forgot about that. I remember replying to you now. Yeah, I don't get notifications for some reason to replies anymore. Can you just say it here? Like, I don't know. I don't even remember what video that was on. I don't get notifications on my, like, when I reply to comments or I make comments, YouTube doesn't notify me anymore. I don't know why.
Wait.
I didn't, like, adjust anything in my settings. But no, if you're talking about market cap compared to gold and silver, gold has gone up nearly 10 trillion in the past 10 years. I'm only talking about the flippening. I know the gains in Bitcoin have been way better than gold. That's because Bitcoin started 15 years ago with a market cap of 0. So going from 0 to, what's it at now? Over 2 trillion probably. So going from 0 to 2 trillion, you're going to have a lot more gains than gold going from, 8 trillion to 25 trillion? So yeah, but Bitcoin's not catching up to gold in market cap ever. That's just a fact. Lightning Network has been out for years now too in Bitcoin. No one's adapting the Lightning Network. I think there's a little bit of adoption in El Salvador. And when Trump was elected, there's a reason Trump said this is the golden age of America, not the Bitcoin age of America.
Guess I'll have to wait till they break through again.
And I do gotta sell more of my gold. I'm not gonna sell it for Bitcoin though. I still don't even buy Juggernaut. Let me go buy that.
Reach for me, Jugger girl.
Ran out of ammo. Hold up, let's hit the mystery box. Imagine if I got the Thunder Gun first try.
My comment, you just
What
did a
the
cell phone
fuck?
with that comment by concluding that Bitcoin did a 687x in a decade while gold barely did a 3.5x since 2.
Hold up. Let me... He said that because he's a drug addict? My comment, you just did a cell phone on that because you concluded that 687 while gold barely did a 3.5x. But that's the point. I was talking about the flippening. Bitcoiners are always talking about the flippening, right? And now Bitcoin has a $2 trillion market cap. Like starting from zero, going to 100,000 market cap. That's why altcoins have better gains than Bitcoin. Are you saying I should invest in Pepe Coin because Pepe Coin could have better returns? No, higher risk, higher reward, right? That's the same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has more risk, but it does have more reward upside. Like for Bitcoin to go to 2 trillion to 20 trillion market cap, that's a 10x gain. But by the time Bitcoin's at a 20 trillion market cap, gold's going to be at like an 80 trillion market cap. So gold is only going to grow by like less than 4x by the time it hits an 80 trillion market cap. But Bitcoin's going to grow by 10x by the time it hits a 20 trillion market cap. So yeah, Bitcoin is going to have more gains, sure, but it's a lot more risky. Higher risk, higher reward, right? That's common in the free market. So yeah, if you want to take higher risk, sure. I'm not taking higher risk though. Quantum computing is a major risk to Bitcoin.
I need more ammo or we're going down.
Gold is way more proven than Bitcoin, so it's not a cell phone. I was talking about the flippening. You ever heard of the flippening? I'm sure you have if you're a Bitcoiner. I've been in Bitcoin for a long time, and Bitcoiners have always said for years and years, like the decade I've almost been in Bitcoin, they've been saying, oh yeah, Bitcoin's gonna flip gold the next halving, but it never happens. Because gold outpaces Bitcoin in market cap. Not in gains, in market cap. There's a difference. So Bitcoin will never be the premier asset like gold is.
Kaboom!
Gold is the premier asset.
Rapid fire sweetness. Fetch me their soul. Fetch my
Fuck, I'm not getting very
devil
lucky with the
voice.
mystery box.
Damn, that was hot!
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna sell more gold here. I'm kind of hoping gold continues to go up, but I'm also kind of hoping it goes down. I don't know. Either way it goes, I'm winning.
Weed juice!
Alright, come on, please, 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 Thunder Gun. Ah, fuck, I seen it pass by twice.
It's slaughter time.
It literally passed by twice. I might restart this game because there's no point in continuing if I don't get the Thunder Gun.
Rig top and lay off the sauerkraut, man!
You know, one thing I've realized about Bitcoin too is that Bitcoin's greatest asset, the thing Bitcoin has most going for it, is also its greatest
Gold is for boomers. BTC is inevitable. It's the perfect money. Meme coins go up but come down just as much. BTC will trend
That's
up
what I was
forever
just
because
about to say. Bro, I kind of predicted what you're about to say. That's what I was just about to say. Bitcoin's greatest asset is its greatest downfall. Search up why deflation for an economy is just as bad as inflation. Search up why deflation's bad, especially in the modern economy. If you know why deflation's bad, you'll understand why Bitcoin's bad. But Bitcoin being deflationary makes it a great investment, sure. But as a world reserve currency, Bitcoin's terrible, which is why BRICS is moving to gold instead of Bitcoin. Because you don't want a deflationary asset as the world reserve currency, which is what Bitcoiners are hoping to accomplish, right? As the world reserve currency. Bitcoin is a great investment. Deflation is amazing as an investment because it guarantees returns. But it's terrible as a world reserve currency. You know, gold is great as a world reserve currency because gold, its supply increases with its price, right? Because the more gold goes up, which is the reason I'm selling it right now, the more gold goes up, the more profitable it is to mine. And the more profitable it is to mine, the more supply that comes into circulation. Bitcoin's the opposite. The more time that goes on, the less Bitcoin supply there is, because Bitcoin's halving every 4 years. So if Bitcoin doubles in price, within 4 years, its supply is going to be cut in half too, just because of the halving. Whereas gold is perfect for a world reserve currency and as real money because the higher the price goes, the more profitable it is to mine. And so gold's inflation rate is fixed to the world economy, where Bitcoin's inflation rate is fixed to the 4-year cycles. So yeah, Bitcoin's a great investment for sure, but as a world reserve currency, I think Bitcoin's fucking atrocious. Like, Bitcoin would be heavily deflationary as a world reserve currency. But it's great as an investment. I'm not knocking Bitcoin as an investment. I think gold is the perfect world reserve currency.
I'm gonna do a jig on your insides, freak bag!
Alright, should I pack a bunch of this or this? Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep hitting the box. Hopefully I get lucky. Someone in one of my games a few weeks ago said I have a gambling addiction because I keep hitting the mystery. Yo, I got it! I got it! Fuck yeah, that's what I wanted. Let's go. I really wish they would add the Thunder Gun in the new Call of Duties. I like the movements better in the new Call of Duties. The movement in this game feels so linear, stagnant. I don't like it. I saw it. Oh shit! See, I'm also used to having PhD Flopper in the new games. Without PhD Flopper and that slide, you barely move. Like, look at this sliding mechanic. You barely fucking move. In the new games, you go like 20 feet in 1 second.
Let's see,
in this game, you go like 2 feet in 1 second.
Fair.
Look at that. That's like 2 feet.
Our asses are covered, for a moment anyway.
Alright, I got enough to pack a punch it.
Gotta get some more rounds.
Next round might be zombie dogs, though.
Deflation is good. Everything becomes cheaper over time. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's bad because it encourages people to hoard money. If the economy isn't cycling and moving, then the economy's dying, the GDP is dying. You want the GDP of your country to grow,
we
not
are
shrink.
keeping score?
I mean, there's plenty of research. I'm not the best to talk about inflation, but it's pretty proven by economists that, you know, financial experts, that deflation's a bad thing for an economy. It is good for the individual, I agree. But you mostly want inflation. You mostly don't want inflation, you also don't want deflation. It's a perfect balance. That's why the Fed's target of 2% is pretty stupid. 2% is pretty dumb. That's why Elon Musk also says, well, let's just take Elon Musk for example. I know a lot of people in the cryptocurrency like him, some people hate him, but Elon Musk, that's why he says Dogecoin is the perfect currency, because Dogecoin has a fixed inflation rate. There's only a certain amount of Dogecoins produced a year. There's no halvings, and it never stops. That's why Elon Musk...
Countries adopting BTC are watching their economies grow. Inflation is only good for central banks.
Is only good for central banks? No, I disagree. But there has been deflation in the past, and it's been decent. But with Bitcoin, the deflation would be excruciating. It'd be too much. Yeah, that's
Elon
why...
is literally a special needs kid.
I mean, I don't disagree with you there. So you're one of the people that doesn't like Elon then, huh? I kind of stand in the middle. There's some things I disagree with him on, and some things
I'm getting lonely here.
don't mind. I do think that, yeah, Dogecoin isn't as good as a currency as Bitcoin. At least when it comes to the Lightning Network. Bitcoin's a terrible currency on the legacy network. I mean, you can't lie there, right? Without the Lightning Network,
Doge is the dumbest coin.
Bitcoin could never be adopted as a currency. Bro, back when I was investing, like, one of the biggest things that turned me off Bitcoin is consolidation. You know how consolidation works on the legacy network, right? So if you have a bunch of ingoing transaction inputs into a certain wallet, when you want to output that and take your currency out, the fucking transaction fees are insane on the Bitcoin network. Because the more inputs you have into your wallet, the higher the what's it called, like block size, you know, the block of your transaction. And the higher the block size, the higher transaction fee. So if you DCA, like dollar cost average, into your wallet, like say $100, which is what I was doing, I would transfer, back when Bitcoin was at 20, 30,000, I'd transfer $100 a day into my Trezor. And when I wanted to sell my Bitcoin and I had to transfer back to an exchange, bro, my fucking transaction fee was like $3,000. And that's back when Bitcoin was what, 80,000, 100,000? That's when I started selling it. I sold the last of my Bitcoin at about 120,000, so it was quite a bit lower. So in today's prices, it would be like a $4,000 transaction.
Man up, zombies! It's time to die.
That's why you got to consolidate them when the network isn't being used up. But these days, the network is so heavily used up, it's hard to find a good time to consolidate your transactions, right? And that's what I think the biggest flaw is with Bitcoin. Because like they say, not your keys, not your coins. But when you hold your keys, you got to make sure you consolidate everything. And it's just way too complicated for the average person. That's why Bitcoin is going to become the rich person cryptocurrency for sure. It's going to be mostly for rich people in the future. Kind of like gold is today. You know, poorer people go for copper and silver.
Just wait for the mempool to clear up before making transactions. TX fee should never be $3. I paid like $5 when I sold $150 of BTC last year.
Yeah, I know, you gotta wait for the mempool to clear, but it was taken up for days. Like, I canceled the transaction, and then I consolidated it. I forget what I consolidated it with. Some software. I forget. I had to use my keys to log into this one decentralized platform to consolidate it. But yeah, even consolidating it cost $3,000. Like, the transaction fee, what was I paying? Because the miners wouldn't accept it. I was paying like $3,000 or $4,000. I forget. This was over a year ago. but I was paying 3,000 or 4,000 for the transaction fee, and the
You did
miners,
something wrong.
the miners wouldn't accept the. No, I didn't. I did consolidate it. I did consolidate because that's what they say you should do. But yeah, you got to consolidate when the network isn't as clogged up. But these days the network is pretty clogged up. But yeah,
You blood-drinking
the Tix
barrel
fee.
monkeys!
What was it again? I put it pretty low. The miners wouldn't accept it, which is why I had to consolidate it. I don't know. It was this big process. It was pretty fucking annoying. But either way, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty versed. You know, I did my 1,000 hours of research, like Bitcoiners say, and even I was pretty fucking confused by this whole process. So what do you think? What do you think that says for average people? You think Bitcoin is for the average person?
I also transfer to and from a Trezor. Never paid more than 1 sat per byte.
Damn, you did. Yeah, see, that's what I was going. I think what I was doing. I think I did 12 sats per byte, and the miners still wouldn't accept it. This is when the bull run was first kicking off, so the Tix fees or whatever were probably way higher. But I don't think Bitcoin really is for the average person, at least not self-custody. It's pretty fucking confusing. Like, I did my 1,000 hours. This was back in what? End of 2023, beginning of 2024, I started selling. And by that time, I had been in Bitcoin for like 6 years. So I well did over 1,000 hours of research. And I still was practically a newbie, at least when it came to transaction fees and all that. But yeah, that's what really turned me off Bitcoin.
Dempsey style.
If you're going to do self-custody, holy shit, that's not for the average person. Like, I swear, doing taxes, and taxes are pretty fucking confusing, but doing
Average
taxes...
boomers don't understand BTC. That's their fault, but it doesn't matter for them. They lived easy lives.
Wait, why didn't your message show up in my chat? It showed up in my PS5, not my chat. Hold up. I don't got my headset in, so I can't really hear what it's reading out. It's
How old are you?
I just turned 24 2 weeks ago. I got into Bitcoin when I was 16. Yeah, I made a bunch of money off Bitcoin in 2016 or 2017. I got into Bitcoin at the end of 2016. Made a bunch of money off it, and then I invested in weed stocks using my uncle's stock portfolio. I invested in weed stocks before weed became legal here in Canada. And I was a complete dumbass. In 2018, when Bitcoin went back down to like 3,000, I instead, all the money I had from the weed stocks, and instead I bought like this really fucking expensive gaming PC. I could have probably bought like 3 or 4 Bitcoin. But instead I fucking bought a gaming PC. But it was a good learning lesson. For sure. That's why they say lottery winners never keep their money, hey? They just, they don't know what to do with it. They don't properly know how to hold their money. Or that was a learning lesson. For me.
That's what I'm talking about.
I also used to mine Bitcoin too. At one point I built
and I got into BTC in 2017 also. I was half in BTC and half in silver. In 2021 I sold most of my silver for more BTC.
Yeah, I can see why you're kind of turned off gold and silver then. You got burnt on silver compared to Bitcoin. Yeah. No, I think silver one day will have a major run up. But even then, like Bitcoin did do a flipping against silver. You probably already know this if you're in silver and Bitcoin, or you were in silver. Bitcoin's market cap passed silver's market cap. So silver does have the potential for more gains, but considering silver has way more supply to be found, and the demand for silver isn't as high as Bitcoin, I don't think silver will ever catch up to Bitcoin in market cap again.
You had no chance, Bone Monkey.
The thing is, silver is heavily manipulated. Like, people say Bitcoin's manipulated, and it is, but The silver market is way more manipulated than the Bitcoin
I would have
market.
over $100 million if I never bothered with the silver in 2017.
Yeah, but you also could have lost it all. I mean, Bitcoin is still super risky. Like, hindsight is 2020, obviously, but you also could have invested all your money in Bitcoin in 2017, and then Satoshi Nakamoto could have came back in 2018 and sold all his Bitcoin. And then back in 2018, Bitcoin went down to what, $3,000? It could have went down to fucking $100 if Satoshi sold all of it. It was a big gamble back then. It still is kind of a gamble, but I don't think Satoshi will ever sell his Bitcoin. It really just depends if his wallet keys get hacked or not. You know? But back in 2017, 2018, Satoshi was only offline for what,
BTC
5 years?
is not risky at all anymore. That risk is gone.
Yeah, that risk is gone, but it wasn't gone in
Jimson, get me
2018.
some ammo!
And I don't think the risk of quantum computing's gone yet. I mean, there still is no algorithm in
They're about to
Bitcoin.
get busted up
Like
real
SHA
quick.
256 is by no means quantum resistant yet. And I'm sure it will be quantum resistant eventually. It's just a race of time. What comes
One
out
Bitcoin
first?
is like 100k loudly crying face.
Oh yeah, one Bitcoin in Canadian dollars is 160,000. But yeah, quantum computing is still a risk to Bitcoin. I don't think the Bitcoiners are taking the threat too serious, and they really should be, because I think there will be a quantum
21
computer.
BTC for 100k in 2017.
Damn, so even in 2017, you're pretty wealthy. I mean, 21 Bitcoin, I guess depending when you bought it, but 21 Bitcoin in 2017 was still over 100k. And you said you had silver too. So you're still pretty wealthy even in
When you
2017.
sold your Bitcoin, how much did you make?
How much did I make? It really depends if you, like, if you count what I made in
Time to
2017.
put you down.
Quantum computing is a meme.
No, it's not. They got some pretty good quantum computers coming out already.
You nasty
The
squad.
Google Willow. Yeah, they got quantum computers coming out already. I mean, not really public. And the qubits aren't perfected yet. That's what they're saying. They're working on stable qubits. Like, once they get to, 900, 1,000 qubits, like stable qubits, they'll be able to hack Bitcoin. So right now we're at, the Google Willow. How many qubits is it? I think it's like 5 to 10, and they're unstable. So once they get to like 1,000 stable qubits, which I think definitely could come in the 2030s, that's when it becomes a threat to Bitcoin.
Fuck you, Fido! Ammunition on the house!
I sold like 4,000 ounces of silver for 3 BTC in 2021.
Damn. Yeah, you should have invested in gold instead of silver. I know you're gonna say you probably wish you put the silver in Bitcoin, but not. If you had enough to buy 4,000 in silver, you should have bought the gold, not the silver. Yeah, everything's 2020 in hindsight, right? I know, I'm not too big of a fan of Bitcoin at these prices. Like, for Bitcoin to double, it needs to go to a $4 trillion market cap. I think Bitcoin has a much higher chance of going back to 1 trillion market cap than 4 trillion at this point. I risked it all for that nuke, and it did not pay off. See, like, switching weapons, and I even pressed shoot, it didn't shoot, I went down before it shot. Fuck this.
They're really gonna pay.
Why don't you work at a job and then save money to invest in gold?
Because I could. I would only get a part-time job, though. I don't want a full-time job. I make enough money.
Gold and silver are both losers, my friend. Bitcoin is the future.
I guess we'll see. Bitcoin may be the future, but Bitcoin moves in 4-year market cycles. What, do you think there's going to be no bear market? You remember back in 2020, you've been in Bitcoin for a while. Do you remember back in 2021 when everybody was saying 2021, 2022? Remember when everyone was saying, this time's different, there's not going to be a bear market. And then there was a bear market. Everybody was saying this time's different. What, do you think it's different here in 2025? Do you think there's going to be no bear market 2026, 2027? You think the 4-year cycles are over? Guess we'll see.
The
I do
HEP
think...
has changed the 4-year cycle.
well, the
Bitcoin
ETF...
needs internet. Gold doesn't, it's physical.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that's a very good thing, though, because the internet will always be around with humanity now, unless nuclear war breaks out. I don't think the whole internet argument's too good against Bitcoin, just because the internet will always be around, and Bitcoin's decentralized. There will always be someone mining it and hashing the network. But, yeah, and if nuclear war breaks out, then there's bigger things to worry about than Bitcoin and gold and silver. I think people will just be worrying about food and survival. That's if you survive the nukes. So I don't think Bitcoin's going away. I just think the market cycles and quantum computing are the biggest threats. The market cycles aren't even a threat. It's healthy for something to have a retracement after it goes up almost 10x. It's healthy for investments to do that. It's good to have corrections and retracements, just a matter of when. Oh man, it's so annoying. It pisses me off because the Giant is probably my favorite map in this game, and you don't even have to
If
pay
there's
for it. You
any
just had to
hints at
pre-order it.
WW3, I'm building a bunker.
If there's any hint, well, if nuclear war breaks out, a bunker's not going to do you any good. How are you going to survive the nuclear
Gold
winter?
also needs internet to set the price. Internet goes out. How much food and supplies does 1 ounce of gold buy?
Well, that comes down to barter, right? There'll always be someone willing to accept it. It just depends how much you get for it. That comes down to barter, right? You probably won't be getting what you could get today if you had to barter for it, but you could still get something. But yeah, a bunker's not going to do you any good if nuclear war breaks out. Unless you have one of those like really expensive, like multi-billion-dollar government bunkers. Because there's some of those bunkers that have the military has. Those are the really good bunkers.
What you do is you build a bunker, bring a bunch of people and keep making children, and you have a garden down there and animals.
How do you get oxygen? How do you get the carbon dioxide out? Because even if you bring down a bunch of oxygen, you still need to get the carbon dioxide out. How do you get oxygen in and carbon dioxide out without bringing in, radiation? How do you do that? Can't really do that. How do you build a garden with no sunlight? You could say electricity and generators, but you're going to run out eventually. Generators aren't self-sustaining.
Who sets the barter price? It's all theoretical. Precious metals would fail so hard in an apocalypse scenario. You have a vent because they're really expensive, but you can do it. You use solar panels.
They'd fall, but they wouldn't go to zero. You could still barter with them for sure. You'd probably get, for an ounce of silver, which is worth, $56 or $58. I think it went down to $57 today. You'd probably only get $5 in a barter system, like $5 worth of goods. But you'd still get something. You wouldn't get anything with Bitcoin. Nobody's going to want internet money in a barter system, like in that scenario, like of the Great Depression or whatever. You use solar panels, but there's going to be a nuclear winter. In nuclear winter, who's going to go clear the panels off?
WW3 started in 2022 with the Russia-Ukraine war.
Hold up, but I got a question. Ho Gaming, who's going to clear the solar panels off? In nuclear winter, there's a bunch of ash, and all the ash is going to, the clouds are going to be black. It's going to cover up all the sunlight. And then also the clouds, like in nuclear winter, they're going to rain a bunch of ash. So who's going to clear the solar panels off, and how are the solar panels even going to get sunlight through the clouds? Because nuclear winter covers up the sky. So the solar panels aren't going to work in that scenario. You have a vent because they're really expensive, but you can do it. I mean, yeah, but you're going to need a damn good vent to prevent all that radiation from getting in.
Nukes are fake, just another lie sold to us goyim. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I hope you're right. I hope nukes are fake. See, I've had those thoughts too in the shower, but there's more proof that nukes are real than not. Like what happened in Which one is it? There was one, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, right? I think one of those was a nuclear plant. Like, nuclear energy is obviously real, so when a nuclear plant explodes, what, you think that's fake? Or what about, like, Hiroshima or whatever that got blown up during World War II? Was that an atomic bomb? Do you think that was an atomic bomb? Do you believe in atomic bombs, or do you not believe in either? I don't know, I've had this passing thought in the shower, too. I've thought about it, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, it seems like nukes are real. As much as I'd like them not to be. It's been a long time since I played Shangri-La. Let's try this. We should definitely build more nuclear plants.
That was an atomic bomb because there would still be radiation.
Yeah, that's true. But what about in Ukraine? What's, Oh, man. That was in Ukraine, right? Remember one of those nuclear plants that exploded? I'm pretty sure that was in Ukraine. Maybe it was in Russia. I don't know. There was that nuclear plant that exploded.
Well, if there's power here without.
But yeah, it wasn't a nuclear bomb. It was a nuclear plant. I think we should go to nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the best form of energy. I'm not even one of those green environmental people, but it's the most environmentally friendly. But it's also the cheapest form of energy once it's set up. Like, it's expensive to set it up, but once it's all set up, it's fairly cheap.
But all I know is if the world is ending, I'm gonna go do everything on my bucket list before I die. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were firebombings. The aftermath is same as Dresden, which was firebombed. You're talking about Chernobyl?
Yeah, I'm talking about Chernobyl. That was what I was thinking of. Yeah, I had it on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't remember it, though. Was that in Ukraine or Russia? I don't know. It's pretty much the same country anyways. But, yeah, no, you think those were firebombings, so you don't even think those were atomic bombs. Wait, so you don't believe in atomic bombs either?
That was in Ukraine.
That was in Ukraine, okay. I thought so, but I couldn't remember. Because I remember when the war first started, people were worrying about another Chernobyl, like, blowing off, because there was another nuclear plant in Ukraine that Russia was trying to seize. That never blew up, though. Yeah, I sure hope nukes aren't real. I've thought about it a few times in the shower, like I said. But...
Russia and Ukraine aren't even in what? War.
Russia and Ukraine aren't even at war? Why do you think that?
It's all fake media.
I mean, possibly. Isn't Zelensky like...
Atomic bomb is another name for nuke.
Isn't Zelensky the richest person in Ukraine now? They're definitely laundering money. There's no doubt about that. What the fuck? How do I... Just gotta wait. The atomic bomb is another name
I'll
for
believe
me.
it when I see it. If you don't see it, how can you believe it?
Really? I thought atomic
There's
bombs
not
and
enough
nuclear bombs
evidence
were
to...
different. I'll believe it when I see it. If we don't see it, I can't believe it. Are you talking about the war in Ukraine or the nuclear bombs? Or both? Yeah, I don't know. I really hope they're not real. I heard the nuclear bombs that are developed today are actually more developed to do blast damage rather than radiation damage, so that's kind of a good thing. War in Ukraine? I don't know, there's lots of videos of the war in Ukraine, but it doesn't seem that intense. It's mostly just drones going back and forth from what I've seen.
Now you're in.
Nukes are fake, bro, don't worry.
Yeah, that'd be nice to think, man. I hope so.
Oh, hello! The dog.
See, the reason why I always think about it in the shower is because I think, like, what if a nuke went off right now? What, like, I got all this water on me. Would I burn to death? Or would it kind of like getting boiled to death?
If you know there's a nuke coming to where you live, what are you doing? You should be more worried about FPV drones.
Why FPV drones? Why those specifically?
should have this key.
Like for spying, or for like, are you worried like bombs on them? Which one? The moon landing was fake. Nukes are fake. The Earth is flat.
Where does it all come from?
Now, the moon landing was pretty sketchy. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on the moon landing. I'm 50-50 on if it was fake or real. There's actually so much evidence to prove the moon landing is fake, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not an expert on that shit. The Earth definitely isn't flat, though. I do believe the Earth is flat. You'll never convince me the Earth is flat.
Because drones are real and lots of carnage videos from Ukraine. If the world is 100% ending in 5 hours, what are you gonna do? For your last 5 hours.
If the Earth is ending in 5 hours... Oh man, I'm not even gonna say what I would do.
Earth is flat and stationary.
No, it's not. I'm not even gonna say what I would do, bro. I mean, actually, I probably wouldn't do that, because you don't even know if it's actually going to end. I'd probably wait it out. Because there's so many times where people thought the Earth's going to end, and then it never does, so... I don't know, I don't think I would do anything too crazy. Wow!
Bro is a gold bug and a globe head face with tears of joy.
A globe head, is that what you call it? That's crazy. You trust algorithms, but you don't trust science. Algorithms were made with science, you know that, right? Well, and mathematics. Does online still work?
Canada is cooked.
Oh yeah, it is. That's why even though I'm getting a 15%, well actually, my family member is going to pay me $200 a month for 36 months. So I did the math and it's like a 19% interest rate. But even with a 19% interest rate, you know, that's like $5,000 in cash that they're going to pay me back over 36 months. I'm getting 19% interest yearly. So it's a good interest rate for sure. But even then, I'm worried, like, bro, hyperinflation most likely is coming, especially in Canada. Especially Canada. So, like, the inflation rate in the next 3 years, if it goes over 19%, I'm losing money. I'm losing money. Whatever. I gave the money to family members, so, I mean, even if I'm losing money, they're technically getting money. So, I don't know. But yeah, even at a 19% interest rate, I still worry about losing money to inflation. Because the Canadian dollar is fucked. Or cooked, like you said.
Hey, you. I know I yelled at you real bad.
They will never pay you back.
I shouldn't have said.
Oh no, they'll pay me back.
You bear the mark.
They'll definitely pay me back.
First, you must place your hand upon the stone. I can hear you. Jeez, are you the one
Never lend to family or friends.
No, they'll pay me back. You don't know my relationship with this family member.
Are you okay? You don't look okay.
Alright. I'm kind of sick of this game, but PlayStation 5 doesn't let you switch games while you're streaming. I'd have to end the stream to switch games.
Only lend if there is guaranteed collateral.
No, I don't need collateral. They'll definitely pay me back. I'm the one who made the suggestion. It'd be different if they made the suggestion. I'm the one who made the suggestion because I was going to invest in Microsoft stock and then I realized Wait, you're paying 29% interest on that line of credit for your student loan. So I just halved her interest rate, and I know she'll pay me back because she's really trustworthy with money. I mean, there's been, like, back when I was 17, 18, and I was really struggling, where she paid my whole rent. Like, back when I was 17, 18, like, how do I explain it? Like, I obviously didn't have a job, and I didn't have any other family members to live with, and I didn't want to live with her, so she paid my fucking rent for months, paid for all my food, and I know this family member will pay me back. But she never asked me to pay her back for that, so if anything, I already owe her this money without even a loan, so it's whatever.
Is nowhere safe.
But yeah, I was gonna put it in Microsoft stock, and then, like, I could cut her interest in half and plus get 15%, or I guess 19% interest rate. We just made it a flat $200 she's gonna pay me for. Hold up, how do I get up there? Yeah, we just made it like a flat $200 she's gonna pay me a month for 36 months. And then it cuts her interest down and gives me a guaranteed return. A really good guaranteed return, too. In a normal economy, 19% interest is like an incredibly good return, but in this economy, it's honestly kind of just like a decent return. 19% interest is what 5% interest used to be.
That voice. Did no one else hear him?
Yeah, it's crazy the direction Canada's heading.
Getting out of hand.
I don't know why our leaders are like this. I think they're purposely trying to collapse the Western society.
You spread yourselves a little thin.
I really don't know what their goal is with that, but at this point, it's not even incompetence. It's just purposeful destruction.
Something's about to manifest before me.
No fucking way. Really gave me this shit. Damn. I remember playing this game when it came out. I thought the graphics were so good. Like, the graphics haven't aged too bad, but these were the top of the line graphics at the time.
Only by invoking the beast can you find the items you need. You must explore the unexplored. You have
Holy Stream Case.
Your sins have allowed others to tear their way into your world.
What would you have us do?
Oh yeah, you can assemble like a riot shield on this map. Forgot about that. I don't know how to assemble the rest of it. Come on, give me something better than a sniper. What's this?
Magic at work here?
Oh, it's this gun. This gun's decent. I like it. I don't know what the wonder weapon is on this map, though. Come on, come on. Yeah, look at that. And some motherfuckers say this game's easier than the newer games. Yeah, right. Bro, if that was the newer game, I could have stood there for 20 seconds getting hit before I went down. It was literally like 1 second I went down. I'm excited for Black Ops 7. Kill 50 zombies with explosions. Moon. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. JFK, 1961. We were just talking about the moon landing. So there's a part of this map where you can just stay in this one area and like you'll die within a couple minutes for sure, but you can just stay in this one area before going to the moon. I should try to stay in this area for 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see if I can survive this. Griffin Station.
Oh, this must be the place
All
where
right,
they bake all the
let's
apple
try to
pie.
survive here for 2 minutes. So the first 30 seconds is pretty easy, and then once you get past like 30 seconds, it just fucking gets crazy. Oh, there's Juggernog in this area too.
Hate your death.
Save my ammo for the crazy part. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad idea. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it's doing it. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's doing it.
There's one.
Oh, look, oh shit, I didn't know. Ah! Look how long it takes to teleport. I only survived 39. Yeah, I didn't even get close to 2 minutes. Hold up, I'm gonna try that again. I want to get to 2 minutes, but I'm definitely not gonna make it to the moon. There's just no way you can like teleport out of there. You gotta get them to the other end of the map and like run back there as fast as possible, I think. Oh no. Alright, if I survive 2 minutes in that area, that'll be shocking. Because that was only 39 seconds. Once it gets to 30 seconds, that's when shit gets crazy. So I only survived 9 seconds after shit got crazy there. The best strategy is just to train them, but even training, you're not gonna make it because the zombie dogs spawn in here. They're fast.
Oh, Gypsy, I think I can see your house from here. It's on fire.
What perk is it? Speed cola this time. Not even the perk I want. Whatever. Once I survive 2 minutes, I'm just gonna end the stream anyways. That's the goal, to try and survive 2 minutes in this area. I don't know, even if I die at the end of 2 minutes, as long as I survive 2 minutes, that's the goal. I think I can do it. Alright. Let's,
Without the bullets, I cannot kill.
oh shit. Look how fucking fast they run. Should I just avoid them and try to make it 2 minutes? I don't think with the zombie dogs I can just outrun them. Maybe I can. Oh no. It wasn't even on the crazy part yet, was it? Oh shit! Oh shit! There's way more zombies. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it, but I only survived 1 minute and 6 seconds. Oh, I didn't make it to the 2 minutes. Should I try again? I gotta end the game if I wanna try again.
Space giant! We must kill it!
Shit, I want to survive in that area for 2 minutes. I definitely could. Where'd that spacesuit guy go? Oh, there he is. Alright. Let's try this again. Come on. Come on. I should try to go past 2 minutes. Alright. I want to make it past 2 minutes. I'm just gonna fucking run around there. I'm not even gonna teleport out of there. I'm not gonna get any kills though, so it's not even gonna give me XP. Just kind of a fun challenge, I guess. Awaiting textures. Textures should already be loaded.
Oh, this must be the place
Alright.
where they bake all
I'm
the
not even
apple
gonna try to
pies.
get any, try to get a few kills before the fucking 30 seconds is up. Might as well for some XP. Alright, shit's about to get crazy. Alright, let's just fucking run around. I'm not even gonna kill anything. Oh, there's the dog. Motherfucker, I'm already about to die. It's because of that fucking dog, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on, just gotta make 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I don't know how I'm outrunning the dog. Somehow I am. Oh no, he's right on me. He's right on me. Oh shit. Oh shit. No!
How many you send? I will prevail!
No, 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 come on. Oh yeah, I got this. You really just gotta go in circles, it's not even that hard. I should try throwing a grenade and killing some of these zombies. There should be a lot of them. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of these fuckers. Alright, let's go for a couple kills here. Oh, that could have been my downfall.
Away with you all!
I should be past 2 minutes now. That was the goal. Hey, you can just do this all day. All you gotta do is go in circles. It's not that hard. I thought it was gonna be a bit harder of a challenge.
Gather round, children, und die!
Fucking zombie dog doesn't die, man. Not every time you shoot it.
No time to argue. I need ammo.
Fuck that guy. Oh, let's see how long I made it.
This is
2 minutes,
all
43 seconds.
dipshit's fault.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a moon base after all. No biggie. Oh yeah, that's just another power.
I think I'm gonna end the stream then. Holy shit. A lot of XP to level up. Fucking hungry. I think I'm about to cook up a steak. Alright. Oh, I achieved the goal. Over 2 minutes in that starting area. But it doesn't even give me any XP. Time to eat a steak. Oh. This game's honestly a lot worse than I remember. This game used to be way more fun when I was a teenager.